Yo, what's up, guys? I'm Alleging Tuna, and I'm back. Today, we've got a different kind of video. Today, I'm going to be going over some of my battles with Zygarde. In the last video, I showed you that I completed my Zygarde, got all the 250 cells needed to evolve it up so I could use it in Master League and for whatever else I want to use it for, but really wanted to get it ready for Master League. So let's head on over to the battles, check out what we've got. I'm going to be showing these battles in a faster speed than normal for time's sake. But we'll start out. We have Xerneas, Zygarde, and Kyogre. We catch a Dialga lead. The opponent swaps out of it into their Tuna. We bring in Zygarde. Zygarde doesn't really take very much damage from Tina. Right here, you can see that Shadow Ball that does very, very little damage. I think it was like 25%. So we'll farm up, get to our Crunch. Crunch is super effective against the ghost type. We even get the defense fall, making it so we can farm it down. The opponent gets up to another move here. We don't need to shield anything. Remember, my friend the 6'4 Ninja says we only shield Draco Meteors. We shield Draco Meteors, and that's about it. So here we are. Here we are. Ice moves and Draco Meteors. That's what we shield. You can see it down in the corner there. Thank you, 6'4, for that quick tip there. So Dialga comes in, finishes off the rest of what Zygarde had. They get to another move here. It's probably going to be an Iron Head. There's the Iron Head. We easily shield that. Get up to close combat, which will KO this Dialga if it gets through, which it does. They have a Kyogre in the back. They're up 2 shields to 1. I have a full HP Kyogre and pretty much full HP Xerneas. Should be lights out for the opponent in this one. So my Zygarde isn't all the way powered up. I still need to power it up 6 or 7 more times before it is actually up to level 50. So then the best buddy ribbon will make it level 51. But I really wanted to get some footage together and try it out as it is. You know, it took 84 days to get it evolved. We might as well use it, right? So here we are in the Go Battle League using it. This battle should be pretty much over once the opponent right here sees the writing on the walls. Maybe they're going to throw another move. We'll shield it. Origin Pulse doesn't KO, but we shield it anyways. Keep our deer healthy, and then we'll close combat them down. That's a GG. We'll go on to the next one here. The next battle. Next battle coming through here. We get a Zacian lead. Now, with these battles, I wasn't sure. Like, I need to go through, because this was my first time playing the team, like the first day playing the team down below, Xerneas, Zygarde, and Kyogre. So I'm still kind of getting my bearings with that, with this footage. So please keep that in mind. I don't know all of my Master League matchups, so that's one thing that I need to work on. But Zygarde's a lot of fun. It's kind of clunky. Dragon Tail is interesting move, not one that I'm used to using before. I didn't have a Lugia that I was using in Master League before, so this is the first time I've used a Pokemon with Dragon Tail, which is a 3-turn move. It's kind of slow, but it does quite a bit of damage if you can line it up. That, and with Zygarde, it's stab, so, you know, same type attack bonus. They end up getting their Dialga onto my Zygarde. We don't need to shield Iron Heads, but Draco Meteor does hurt. See, Iron Head doesn't deal very much damage at all. I probably should only throw Earthquakes, but getting the baits with Crunches can also lead to defense falls, so that's why I was baiting with Crunch. Didn't think I was going to make it to another Earthquake right there, so we just throw another Crunch to get some damage in. Then we're left with Kyogre or Xerneas right here to come back in. I think I came in with Kyogre, yeah, to get some damage. Believe that this is just an Iron Head that they throw that's resisted, so we just farm it down and get some waterfalls in there. Then they come in with an Yveltal, which we can easily moonblast down. Super effective damage. That should be game. Opponent just concedes right there. We get the W. We move on. The next battle, Xerneas versus Xerneas. I think I stayed in. And this is just a battle of who's going to moonblast in close combat first, right? Maybe you get lucky and you get an attack fall. with your moonblast. That usually isn't the case with me. Like you can see there, I did not get a attack fall when mine hit. I'm not sure if they got one or not. They didn't either. I decided to shield because Xerneas is kind of my only answer to the Dialga. We stay in against the Lugia. I probably should have swapped over to my Zygarde right away to start dealing damage, but I stayed in. I threw 2 Moonblasts. Deals quite a bit of damage. It brings Lugia down to about a third health, right? A quarter health, maybe. Then we bring in the Zygarde. I think we get Arrow Blasted right here. Watch how much damage this Arrow Blast. I mean, yeah. Does some damage, but not really as much as it does to other stuff, right? Zygarde's very, very, very tanky. The battle, like right here, this battle, like the battle of the 2 tankiest Pokemon, right? Pretty cool. They bring in a Rayquaza. Just forget that I Earthquaked the Rayquaza. They shielded it, so it's not as punishing. If they would have not shielded that, that would have probably put me in a very, very, very bad spot. Nice job with the opponent there. We Moonblast, get rid of the Rayquaza, and we're just left with the Xerneas and what's left of Lugia. Looks like they top left out of that one. GG. The next battle that we're going to look at here, we end up Xerneas versus Dialga. Perfect. We catch a lead. Xerneas wins this easily. They swap out to a Landorus. We bring in our Kyogre and just begin waterfalling. We'll take a Stone Edge here, it looks like. Big Stone Edge coming through, deals, puts us a little bit less than half, but they'll get to a superpower because I was slow at swapping. Need to get better at swapping faster. So we shield the superpower, waterfall them down. Dialga's going to come back in to farm down our Kyogre, which is going to be kind of bad because they're going to have quite a bit of energy, right? For our Xerneas to be able to get to some Iron Heads in there, which are super effective against our deer, but we'll see what they have in back after that, right? I believe I just come in with the Xerneas. We either shield this or we soak it. We let it go. They have to throw another one in order to threaten knocking us out. So we get to our close combat. We're going to throw the close combat right here. They decide to not shield, so we go over to Zygarde, and we have Zygarde versus Kyogre. Now, some Kyogres decide to bring Blizzard. Got to watch out for, because that's super, super effective against Zygarde. Being a dragon and a ground type is going to be double weak to that. So just make sure if you end up against a Kyogre that you watch for the Blizzard. Surf doesn't do too much damage. Blizzard does a lot of damage. I think Blizzard will one-shot us, but we stay in. They only throw a Surf. They get to another Surf right here, and they throw that, and we're going to Dragon Tail them down. Oh, they actually get an Origin Pulse there, but we still get the W. Big Pulse. No Blizzard that time. Next battle. Zygarde into Landorus, or Xerneas into Landorus. I don't remember if I'm supposed to stay into this matchup or not. Looks like I stay in. We're going to Moonblast the Landorus. Take out the Landorus here. We'll see, right? Stone Edge. We take the Stone Edge. We're going to come back with a Moonblast of our own. We're going to go up to, I think I'm going to have to shield this next move. I cannot take another Stone Edge right here. We shield that one. Come back with a Moonblast. Maybe they let it go. Maybe they shield. They used a shield on the first one. They shield the Landorus. They don't really like the deer very much. So they bring in their Zacian, which I probably should have brought in Zygarde maybe, but we bring in the Kyogre. We do have a shield. I don't think I want to take a Wild Charge, so we're going to go ahead and shield that. Origin Pulse comes through. This should be good enough to KO, right? We take down the Zacian, and then whatever they have in the back, I've got a almost full health Kyogre and the Zygarde. I probably should have surfed there maybe, but I believe this is just a Dark Pulse. We take the Dark Pulse, and we retaliate with our own Origin Pulse, which takes it down. And they have Landorus left in the back. This Stone Edge will take us out, but we have Zygarde still. Comes in and doesn't really take much damage from a Landorus. You're going to see right here how much damage this move does. They Stone Edge. No, they Superpower for a little bit. They get their attack and defense fall, so all other moves that they do are going to be lower damage than before. Just continues to Superpower. Just banging his head against the wall there, basically, and we take them down and win. Go to the next one. Somebody was getting comfy there. Looks like Skate with Style getting comfy with that W. Xerneas into Metagross is really bad. We don't like that. So we swap out to our Zygarde. They bring in their Dragonite. This matchup, I've never seen this before, so we're going to learn here real fast. We shield. Maybe I let the Dragon Claw go the first time because we have a lot of health, right? I don't think there's any need to use shields that early. We get the defense fall. That's going to help our Dragon Tail damage a bit. I decide to no shield the second one. This will be a Claw, right? See, yeah, Claw's okay. We can farm them down. We're able to flip switch there so we don't have their Metagross onto my Zygarde or my Xerneas, right? We drop an Earthquake, which they shield. That's okay. We're going to bring in the Kyogre. Try to finish this Metagross out. Hopefully they just Meteor Mash right here. They do Meteor Mash. That's resisted. Come in with the resisted Meteor Mash. And we'll just surf back. Surf, surf, surf. Not quite a KO. Hopefully, you know, we don't shield this. Take the Meteor Mash. They bring in a Ho-Oh. It's going to take a lot of damage from these waterfalls and this surf. I'm not sure if we're able to farm it down before they get enough damage to beat us, but no, they get to a move and throw the move when we have like 0 HP left. We'll just bring in the Xerneas, and it turns out Xerneas might be able to counter Ho-Oh. Get up to the close combat, the Steel Psychic type Metagross, and take that W. Not bad. There were a lot of other games that I lost as well. Part of the learning process, but I wanted to showcase some of the winning games right here. So we'll have Xerneas versus the Landorus. They swap out to their own Xerneas, which I switched to Kyogre. Kyogre beat Xerneas. Those waterfalls really, really add up against the Xerneas, and it's pretty slow at getting to moves. So Kyogre will get up to a surf. We surf. We should have another one here in a couple moves. Get to another surf. Surf the deer away. KO the Xerneas. They bring in... No, they don't want to play anymore. The Landorus. I don't know what else they had in the back. Maybe Landorus and Ho-Oh? Who knows? Catch a Ho-Oh lead right here, which is really bad. We'll swap over to our Zygarde. They bring in a Dialga. Dialga against Zygarde. So I think by this time I start baiting with crunches, because I only get to, with how my Zygarde is powered up right now, I only get to one Earthquake. And so I either need to bait with a crunch and then drop an Earthquake, or throw the Earthquake and then get to a crunch. So it looks like I went through with the Earthquake, try to get force the shield. We get the shield. We try to get some chip damage in with this crunch, or maybe a defense fall. Crossing our fingers for a defense fall. We don't get that. They're down 2 shields to none right now. So we'll take the Iron Head here, because we know they have a Ho-Oh hiding in front of that Dialga. We already saw the Ho-Oh, right? So let's get this out of here. We swap over to Kyogre. Hopefully we can beat whatever's in the back, which is a Zacian, which is 2 shields on a Kyogre against the Zacian and a Ho-Oh. Should be no problem. Get to the Origin Pulse. This should KO. Wash away the Zacian, and then Ho-Oh doesn't stand a chance against a Kyogre with 2 shields. GG. We move on. We get a Rayquaza in the lead against our Xerneas, which is really good for us. They swap over to Rhyperior, which we bring in the Kyogre. Rhyperior doesn't really like getting waterfalled, so we stay through. They Breaking Swipe, which doesn't deal much damage to us. Waterfall it all the way down. They want to bring in their Rayquaza again, probably. There's the Rayquaza. We go up a little bit more, get a Surf. What I should do is start baiting, acting like I have Blizzard. Maybe start baiting like I have Blizzards. Try to get some shields that way, right? We get to the Origin Pulse. We launch that. It's got, a little bit less than half there. Bring the Xerneas back in. We're still up a shield. I think they were at enough for a Dragon Ascent right here, so I shield. Sure enough, they Dragon Ascent and swap out to their Metagross, which meets the Zygarde, and this is pretty good for us. Meteor Mash, you can see it does not too much damage. We can take a couple more Meteor Mashes before we're knocked out. So let's go with the crunches. The non-stab crunch, looking for them to shield and then also to get a defense fall, which we do get both. Really, really good. This next move comes through. Big Meteor Mash. We're still up. We can crunch, but I'm going to go for the Earthquake since shields are down. Earthquake will remove Metagross from the equation. Boom. Rayquaza's left. We have a Xerneas and a shield. So the opponent, top left's out. Go to the next battle. Xerneas into Kyogre. This is bad for us. We lose this. Swap on over to the Zygarde. They stay in, which is fine because we don't take too much damage as long as they don't Blizzard us, right? Look, Surf. A little bit of damage there. A little bit. We're just going to crunch back. Fishing for defense falls and a little bit of chip damage, right? Not too much damage. No defense fall. Yikes. Crunch again. I should have thrown that crunch earlier. It's a problem that I have. I over farm quite a bit before throwing my moves, and leads me to them getting moves before me, right? Come back to crunch. We get a defense fall, but I think we're going to get farmed down here. Yeah, we do get farmed down. Leaves the Kyogre with quite a bit of energy. I'm still up 2 shields to 1. Bring in the Kyogre to soak the energy that this one throws. Surf, not very effective. We're good. Dialga comes in. And then they have a Golden Go. They brought in Dialga. They swap out to a Golden Go. I haven't ever faced a Golden Go, maybe once or twice before, and I don't remember what it had. So I'm just going to throw Moonblast at it. I get really lucky with an attack fall. I'm not sure if this has like a big steel move. I think it has like Steel Beam or something. I don't think that's in Pokemon Go, right? So we shield their Shadow Ball. We just keep blasting. Hopefully we can farm this down. Faced with a little bit of a decision here. We take this Shadow Ball. Leaves us rather healthy because those Dragon Breaths aren't going to do too much to a Fairy type, right? So we get up to back-to-back close combats. They have 2 shields. They choose not to shield, so I come in with the Kyogre to deal some damage with the waterfall, because that's going to deal more damage than the resisted geomancies. We're able to shield this. And then just waterfall it down. They went for the home run with the Draco, and they top left out. Not bad. Go to the next battle. Next battle, we get a good lead. We get a Dialga in the lead. Not quite a Shundo Dialga, 4609. We're going to go up to 2 close combats. Hopefully they throw an Iron Head first. I usually don't like throwing the close combat first to get my debuff, because then I have to shield, or like I feel like I want to shield their Iron Head when it comes through because it deals more damage, right? Maybe I shouldn't have thrown any energy right there, but we did come in with the Zygarde against their Kyogre. We do okay because they don't Blizzard us. No Blizzard this time. There's not going to be a Blizzard right here either. So we surf. We live pretty good there. We have a lot of energy. I bait with a crunch, because if I throw the Earthquake, I'm not going to get to a second one. So we do get a shield and the defense fall. So if this Earthquake lands, it's going to deal a lot of damage. It does land, removes Dialga. They have Tina in the back now. They've got the Leg Tina hanging out in the back. Leg Tina there. We come in with Kyogre, and they top left out. that covers those battles there. I'll be doing more battles the next time that Master League comes around, but today I just wanted to showcase some of those battles with the Zygarde that I completed. I know in our last video I went over some of the stuff with routes and showed my evolution, but thanks guys for tuning in and checking out these battles. If you like videos like this, I can go back during my VODs and pull up some more battles, because I do quite a bit of battling on stream lately. And if you guys aren't following me over on Twitch, I stream on Twitch every day, 4 to 9 p.m. Pacific time. I'll put the links down below. If you've watched this far into the video, you might as well leave it a like, or even hit that subscribe button, because we're trying to get up to our 1,000 followers on YouTube, or 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, which will help us meet the goal for monetization, since we have the rest of the goals met. But thank you guys for tuning in. Leave an emoji down below, just in case, also for some engagement. But have a nice day. Thank you. Peace.